Stage 2, NASCAR Xfinity Series racing at Texas. It's the Andy's Frozen Custard 300 on CW with Parker Kligerman. I'm Adam Alexander. Dylan Welch on the pit lane with Kim Kuhn. Carla Metz hanging out in the CW garage. Rain yesterday, cancels practice and qualifying. Chamber of Commerce weather today. 70s, sunshine. And Stage 2 has been all about Austin Hill. And I would say give credit to the pit crew who got him that advantage to begin the second stage. And when you talk about stage points being on the line, a lot of good racing here, back part of the top 10.
Yeah, and Taylor Gray looking at the inside of Ryan Sieg here for that final stage point in 10th. He would need that. Desperately needs some points this time. Has had some tough finishes this year.
Sieg had that period there, middle of stage 1, early stage 2, where you felt like the 39 was coming to life, and now maybe in need of another adjustment, although he gives up the spot and says, I might take that right back. Joe Gibbs Racing, and I said it earlier, this has been a great track for them over the years. Riley Herbst quietly in 6th, Brandon Jones 9th, Taylor Gray here in 10th, and just behind them, William Sawalich, who started way back, but the 18 having as good a day as we've seen in a while, Kim.
That's right. Let's get a Toyota driver update with William Sawalich, currently running in the 12th position after starting 35th, and he has no seat time here. The first laps of this race were the first laps on this track for him, but he worked a ton with Eric Almirola to prepare and put around 40 hours of sim time into Texas alone to get ready for this race.
Easily able to get in front of him. You don't want to go too far up. He's able to get away from him.
3 to go in the stage. Now you just have to hope Hill doesn't pass anyone else, putting them a lap down. Next car you would see to put a lap down, Jeremy Clements, make it Brennan Poole, who's 24th. But there is a caution. Perfect timing here for Jeff. Will now get the free pass. Chris Wright in the 5 was running 27th when it got away from him.
Yeah, it's happened off turn 2.
5th caution of the afternoon.
And when you have an incident or an issue off of turn 2 and lose a race car, the other special part about Texas is the walls are very close on both sides. There's not a lot of room back there. We've seen at times the track get blocked on restarts with large wrecks.
This is going to end the stage.
So we'll take a look at it here off of turn 2. Yeah, we talked about it all day, being too high out of the groove. There's just absolutely no grip. Chris was just too high. The track falls away from you there. It flattens out. Then the wall comes up quickly. He's able to keep it out of the inside wall.
You know, we talked last week at Talladega about the level of concentration because you're just so locked in the draft. It's kind of the same here, right? I mean, if you miss your mark just a little, it gets away from you.
And it's so odd as you look there, Sam Mayer on board, watching what happened, Chris Wright. You wouldn't think they were on a really drastically different line through that corner at that time, but the line between being in the grip and out of it is so fine, and there's no identifying marker to you. There's not a line on the racetrack that says here's grip, here isn't. You just have to feel it, you have to sense it, you just have to know, and it's a really tough thing. That's why we see cars that just get a little bit too far out of the groove suddenly lose all that grip, and when you get out there, it can at times, especially if you go high enough, feel like ice potentially that you've hit, which is just what makes this place so tough.
Confirming Jeff Burton will get the free pass, get back on the lead lap. He's 25th right now in the running order. Looking at some of those drivers in the top 10 that needed stage points, Sanchez is in 4th. Sam Mayer, trying to help his cause. Jesse Love back there.
Great first 2 stages for Nick Sanchez. You know, this team has, I feel like they've done that a couple times this season, haven't gotten the finishes, but they've kept themselves in a great, close enough to the playoff cut line through those stage points, and he did that again today, starting back at 14th, but to get 2 top 5s in the stages, that's really impressive.
Had a quick shot of the 21 pit crew. They did their job, get the track position, and Austin Hill pays it off. Going to get his 6th stage win of 2025, his first that was not in the draft. And it's the first time he's won a stage at Texas Motor Speedway. Allgaier is 2nd. Creed, Sanchez, Mayer, the top 5. Austin Hill has 2 career wins on 1.5 mile tracks. He's got 3 victories this year. Feeling the momentum. They did have some mechanical issues. What's going on there? We'll follow up when we return. Pit stops are next. CW Sports coverage of the NASCAR Xfinity Series is brought to you by Progressive. Save when you bundle home, auto, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by Andy's Frozen Custard. Made fresh every hour and 54,000 treat combos to wow your taste buds. Visit Andy's today. Anthony Alfredo enjoying a pretty good afternoon, looking for his 4th consecutive top 15 finish. And now our race fit health report for the driver from Connecticut, brought to you by Bread Street.
Fast Pasta said he eats pasta and carb loads before races. He also made sure to tell us what his favorite sauce is. Botticelli there. Botticelli. I know it's a sponsor pick. So once again, we got a sponsor in here. I like this. 315 pounds deadlift by end of the season. Good to have a goal. To do that, you got to listen to Hard Rock, I would think. That's going to pump you up to want to deadlift that much weight. I'd be like me lifting you. Right?
Oh,